Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. Just kind of jamming out to the music playing here. That's a good jam. Especially a good jam while I'm trying to get everything set up here. Oh, thanks for the early likes there. I appreciate that. So yeah, we're starting back with the old farming sim. Yep, that's right. Playing the old farming. And well, as it says in the description below, just hanging back, having a beer, enjoying the good life. Definitely good tasting. It's been a long day. Actually, it's been a long couple days. But I think we're finally on the up and up on most of my jobs, so that's a good feeling. It's a good feeling in the neighborhood. Anyways, we actually have to just talk about one major thing. What in the balls are we doing with this thing? We have over 2,300 liters of frickin' oil, and we have, like, no means to get rid of it or do anything with it, or, like, I built it. Obviously, it's producing oil. I don't know what to do with it, but we need to do something. We need to do something about it. Alright, I tabbed over. That's not what I wanted. Yes, I tabbed over. Oh, sunny. I want to know what the growth is. Growth? Growth. Is that showing us plowed? It's not plowed. You do not look like you're plowed. You look like there's a bunch of dead shit in here. But you do not look like you're plowed. You look like you're still growing, actually. Hang on, what the balls is happening with this stupid thing? Alright. Apparently it's fine. I don't know why my stream says, oh, it's unlisted. It's not. No. Anyways. I have no idea why it's saying it's not growing either. Especially with this guy sitting here. So, we kind of have to figure out, at some point, I do want to check out, let's go visit the sheeps. We do have to figure out what the balls we're going to do with this bloody, frickin' oil. Make decisions. Of course, we have lots of grass. Of course, we put a bale here, so we got lots of grass. Well, I don't think this thing's full. I want to say it's not. And we've got bees, and more bees. Pallet's not quite full here either. And of course, the chickens were. And these little lovely clucks aren't doing much. Although we're 2/3 full? Or half? Is there another layer? I don't know. Bunch of bloody clucks. Potatoes aren't really growing yet. Not much going on there. Looks like a potato field. We really want that thing to grow because, well, duh. We have to get rid of a couple contracts. Oh. But we also need to desperately figure out. I think what we need to do is we need to have a refinery. So we need to buy something. We need to buy. Do we build a refinery? Do we build a refinery up here, or do we build a refinery down around here? Like, these are all houses, right? Like, I don't want to be buying like Bill's farm over here, right? I kind of want to, if we're buying something, I want to put it right where my house is either, right? Like, do we want to centralize it? Do we want to do this? Do we want to do that? There's a lot of questions. 38 is mostly empty, but it's 162,000. Should we? I think what we need to do is we need to drive around and figure this out. I think that's what we really need to do. Let's go for a drive with the old guy. The old Dodge Power Wagon. Whoop. Old Dodge Power Wagon is Armstrong steering, and sometimes you oversteer. Like, I'd love a little plot of land somewhere close that I could use for both an oil refinery and, of course, potentially farming would be great. Like, even this, okay, it doesn't look like much. Let's just get in here. We have a farmstead, but we could fence it off, right? There's a lot of decent land here. Just like, I want to say we could maybe, I don't know, subdivide this off and then this is in industry, but I don't know. Do we really want anything near housing? That's a problem. I think what we need to do is actually go take a look down in the industrial part of town. If I could drive straight with this thing. So we know all the selling points and everything are down here. We know that. It's kind of what we know. Oh, well, right. I forgot about this. We're maxed out at 60 because, for whatever reason, this thing goes low. It'll go 150 in high. I think 130? Yeah, we can go 130 without capping it or doing anything with it or anything like that. So, this really is the thing. What do we do, right? Because we got Bloomingard grain over there, and we've got this over here. Like, I could get another loan and build an oil refinery. That is not an issue. And I kind of want to, for the simple fact of needing the diesel fuel, right? That is the main issue. I don't think I could ever afford this one right now. This is a huge one. Like number 4. Number 12. 1.5 million. Yeah, it's a little bit. 13 is not million. 17 is only 34,000. Go take a look at those and see what we can do. Yep, park in the ditch. That's awesome. That is totally awesome. Which is also field 13 by the looks of things. I'm getting pops. It's weird. It's because of this truck. Let me walk in and see if it still does pop. Nope. Oh, I'm not getting any pops. That must be just that truck. Alright, so we got a dirt road here. We could work with that. 17 is only 34,000. Like, this is decent. And by the looks of things is we actually got another road right here. So is this actually, this is oats. It's all farmed as oats. This is actually nothing. And this one is sugar beet, but this one doesn't have anything in it yet. I wouldn't want to pursue it with oats in it necessarily. So let's take a look at the farmland again here. 16 is cheaper yet. I think that might be the best option. Let's just take a look at construction and production. Proposal mods, is that the oil? Yes. I mean, if we own this freaking refinery takes up a lot of space. I don't know how big that land plot is, because this thing is huge. It is definitely a hugie. Whereas the selling one of this same thing is crude oil selling. It's not very big. Like, we could even put that on the edge and just sell crude oil. I kind of want the diesel fuel, that's the problem. So I don't know if this lot is big enough. Let's just take a look at production again of factories. It would fit in this one. It would fit on this one. It's just this inside one that doesn't look like it will fit. So the oats. So we'd have to come in here, cultivate this down, and build a road. An inbound road and outbound road. And that's what we might have to do, and just cultivate it down and seed it into grass, build us a road, and see about oil production. This one's only 55,000 to put in. I think the selling one's even cheaper. Yeah, it is 15,000. Might end up getting too much freaking diesel fuel, but at the same time, I don't know. What's your guys' points on this whole matter? Is it necessarily a thing that we have to think about or worry about, or because we need to do something with it? And honestly, too, what we might be able to do is put an oil derrick in the back too, or put one on the main farm, which is another possibility. I think that's what we might end up doing. So let's take a look and buy 17. Alright, this one is officially us. Alright, well, speaking of diesel fuel, we're low on it. Speaking of diesel, we kind of need some. And I guess we'll have to truck it down to the farm in a tanker type thing and put a tank or something. Alright, that's my cultivator. Yeah, that thing right there. I know, I don't necessarily want to get rid of my oats that I just bought, but I need the oil production. I need a plant. I physically need a plant. So we'll cultivate it under the whole field, and then we'll plant it to grass. And then from there, I guess what we do is we try and figure out what we want to do with the plant and stuff like that. Might have to pull a bit of a loan. Don't get me wrong, it'd be fantastic to buy out one of these, but I don't even know what contracts look like these days. Baling? Baling and... yeah, baling. Field 16. Where the bloody balls is 16? 15. 16 is over here. Not quite the same extent as 32. Oh, driving in the ditch. So... I mean, I do mean it's a long ways away, but I'm a lot happier having a refinery out here. Even if I just built a dirt road, it's better than nothing. It is kind of unfortunate for me to bulldoze it essentially, but like this is a massive refinery. I know it's behind you guys' house, but I guess I could push it as far out as I could. Look at this jackass. Fucking parks in the middle of the damn road here. Park in the ditch on the other side, you loser. Oh yeah, I remember now. This truck has no abilities to stop whatsoever. Nor can I stop and turn. Beauty. I mean, it's a nice big approach. You build a road down in here. I know it's technically oats, but it won't be for very much longer. We are definitely cleaning it up. So I'll try to put the plant down on the far end here and build somewhat of a quasi road. I wonder if with the landscaping there's even a dirt road. That would be ideal. Alright. Pick up the thing. Do the loop. Follow loop. Drop the thing back down. There you go. It's gotta be a big thing having oil. Well, not only is it big to have the oil refinery, but it's big to have my own diesel fuel to be able to continue doing what I'm doing. It's kind of a catch-22 when you really think about everything. Well, it's kind of a major catch-22. So yeah, I'm currently cultivating under a field. This is going to be a new factory. I know, it's the same concept as everything else. Everyone always goes, but it's prime farmland, why would you do this? Okay, well, I need frickin' diesel fuel, and diesel fuel's gone absolutely insane for price, even in this game. So to have oil and be able to produce diesel fuel for my tractors, yeah, it's kind of important. So yeah, all I'm going to do is just going to cultivate this all under, make it all nice and neat. I'm going to seed it down to grass, and then I'm going to build my plant. This thing is not small. But we also have 2,300 liters of oil to come to the plant. So it should produce more than 2 gallons. Man, this thing's pretty rocky. But not that it matters much. I'm not using it necessarily for its intended purpose of planting stuff and growing. And logically, like in this game, you could just directly reseed it and everything else, but logically, it makes sense to cultivate everything really good and then reseed it, so then the old crops shouldn't come back to life in this. That is kind of my theory. And no, I can't have too big a cultivator because this isn't a very big tractor. This is just a little guy. Well, it's bigger than the current one that I own in real life, but it's still not bad. Alright. This will be the last of the cultivation. I'm going to reseed it before I build the building. Then we can actually start producing our own diesel. It's what everyone everywhere always wanted to do. It's just been a long day. Definitely been a very long day. Which is why I enjoy chatting with all of you. So, in theory, I probably should take out about 250,000. So I can build the plant, do the road, and in theory, we should have diesel fuel by the end of the night to, well, fill up the tractor. That is hopefully what's going to happen. I don't really know until I play with it. And of course, we're still trying to wait around for that guy. He'll eventually be done. I still can't believe it. As a recap, if you're new here, so I stripped this guy off. This was a potato field. And I tried to, I was going good, everything like that. Hauled many loads. I get done and going, oh man, this field, the size of this field, this contract and everything, it's going to be about 150, 200,000 extra, no issues. So I strip it off and it's like, oh, you still have like 90% left to go. What? There's no more field to take off. What am I supposed to do? So I got the brilliant idea that there's another potato field. I'll use it to supplement, right? So I'll take it off, and then maybe in some stroke of brilliance, I will be able to get this contract paid off and with a little extra, right? And then all I have left to do is one. Then I only have one of these stupid things left to freaking fight with. Good theory. Well, wait for it to save. Well, that didn't quite happen. So this was the 90% one. I used this field to take off and try to do this one. So what ended up is I did one full load, nearly finished it, went, okay, this is working. So I harvest another full load, the last of this field, and it does it for this one. It doesn't finish this one, it just does this one. Now I have 2 fields left to finish. And no, I'm not going to cancel it. That's insanity. So, in ultimate wisdom and everything, is down here, this is my field. I put that down to grass when I first cleaned potatoes off it. I'm tired of potatoes, I am not doing any more potatoes. Wrong, now I need something to finish that with. So the growth of it, soil composition, whoop-de-doo, crops. Clearly, that's the color. That's potatoes. I'm hoping that I can harvest this guy off to who finished these two off. That it right there, those two missions, that's $400,000 just sitting tied up. I can't do anything with it. This is literally like real life. But what I think what happened with that first one, the $346,000 one, is I was harvesting even through the rain, and I do know you get a penalty for harvesting while it's raining. So I'm thinking what happened is because I took about a quarter of the field off when it was raining, the game cut it back so much that I was left with this. Oh, it is true insanity. But at the same time, I really didn't complain because I figured out later on that it was definitely my fault. Without question, it was definitely my fault. I was going to say, is my seeder even here, or is it still over at the other spot? No, it's here. I also have a tiny little planter in the corner. Not that I use it, but... Alright, little 5000R. You gotta make it through the doorway? Not like that, you're not. Begs question, how did I get it in there? Alright. I got seeds for days in this thing, so... I think that's grass. Sure looks like grass. So we shall quickly seed this, put it back down to grass, then we'll build on top of it. So whatever grows as grass, who cares? Oh, it actually says like seed, grass. I was looking at the picture, I wasn't looking at that. It's a big move. What the balls just happened with that? I take a sip and I disconnect. And I even hit the A key to put it back on the road going, okay, well, I'll put it in cruise control. I'll hit the A so it's somewhat straight. And then all of a sudden disconnects. Okay. What I was going to do was this. Money. So let's borrow. We know we're going to need some. Let's do 225. 225 is a good number. At least then we can still afford to pay the loan off. It's not like we won't. Hey, thanks for the subscription.
The Deuster subscribed to the channel.
The Deuster. I like it. I really do. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Kind of out of nowhere. It's just like all of a sudden, whoa! It's okay, cool. That completely... I lost track of what I was saying. I know we were talking about, at one point, the us planting and doing everything, so... This is kind of a dorky little cedar, but... Immediately, we're just down frickin' seed. But hey, I'm putting it all back to what it normally is, because we're going to build a giant oil refinery. I hope. Right up to the point when it says, there's not enough room for that. Really? Actually, you know what? Thinking about that right now, and I do say thinking about it right now, let's quickly pardon me. Let's just do a hypothetical. Yes. It looks like it's going to fit. Just hunky dunky. When I say hunky dunky, I mean hunky dunky. Okay, so what we're doing is not out of context. This will work out just fine. So yeah, no, we kind of got screwed on a couple things, but at the same time, I think overall we're doing all right. And yes, this game doesn't actually have oil in it. This is a mod. I was kind of thinking about it going, even where we're at in the world, there's a lot of old oil derricks. Why? Because there used to be oil. Well, there's still oil, they just closed off the frickin' wells. And for us, the reason why they closed the wells wasn't because they weren't producing oil. That wasn't the main issue. The reason why they shut down all the frickin' wells around us is because the wells got contaminated with something called the salt brine, which is loaded full of lithium. But the way the environmentalists are, you want lithium for your cars? Well, good luck. You ain't getting it around here. They're still shutting all of them. It's not like you have to do anything for infrastructure either. The stuff is literally right here. The holes are already drilled. All you have to do is start pumping. Like, it's all right there. Hey, look at that. Maybe doing a little overseeding, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. I might have grass in a little bit. I said a little bit. Oops, getting out of sequence. Well, it should be. Well, I'm backing up. It should be fine, anyways. It really should be because I'm putting a plant there. And of course, I'm also, besides building this stupid refinery, I gotta buy some sort of transit trailer to haul the oil to the plant and diesel fuel from the plant to somewhere else. It's an awful pile of freaking work. Well, definitely going pretty good. Yeah, yesterday we knocked down one of our big trees outside. And this is real life. This not a word of lie. It's one of our big old trees. Well, considering I could stick probably most of my, well, I wouldn't say my whole body, but a good chunk of my body into the middle of the trunk, because it's completely hollow. This tree was, if it wasn't going to fall down soon, it was just going to rot right out. Its time was done. And I'm still cleaning it up. Getting close, but just gotta spend some more time and clean it. But in the meantime, I'll game with you guys. Alright, BX. Bonk. Okay, I'll drive this sucker back home in a second here. I'm just going to do this real quick. Okie dokie. Now let's see. We want to build. That's 160,000. That's not what I want. Factories. That. We want to build as far out away from everyone as we can, but still allowing for a road. So we want to do it probably about there. Well, I kind of ate up some of the other guy's field, but I think we're alright. Alright, so landscaping. Painting, I guess? Trees, plants. Painting. I guess painting is what we want. That concrete, that's dirt. That's other dirt. Oh. That's pretty close. So we'll go brush size. Yeah. So we'll cut off here. Alright, well, I don't have permission on that part apparently yet. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just build a big brush. Not that big. Hey. So we'll do something like that. I guess we can do the dirt road kind of up towards this. And we'll do this. And we'll do this. It'll be kind of precarious. I know it will be. That's not too bad. And then we'll sort of hook it and bring the road back down into this. Kind of something similar to that. That'll probably work. Alright. How bad does this look? So we can drive in here and we can hook over. We'll have to build this when we buy this eventually, but well, it doesn't look too bad. And then once the grass starts growing, it should be quasi nice, quasi functional. Yeah, so all we need to do now is bring oil. And this should be our diesel field on this side. Alright, so now we need to buy trailer. Probably that's not it. It would be in the low riders. Low rider. Get a little higher. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, here it is. Chevron. Does only crude oil. Alright. That's a fuel cart. It only does 3,700 liters, but I mean we have to, we will. Rim color, let's do. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, we'll buy that, yes. Okay, cool. That's something. We're moving up in the world. We are moving up in the world. That is an awesome freaking name. The Deuster. I like it. He's not a one-ster. He's not a three-ster. He's a Deuster. I'm sticking to it. Alright. Well, all things considered, I don't think it actually looks that bad over there. I bet the guy's house right in behind it's probably going, oh man. Stupid thing. Alright. Man, for the skyline though, that thing is huge. That thing is huge. Holy crap, I can't believe it's already been almost, well, I got on late, mind you. It's been over 45 minutes, so still a bit of time. Still a little bit of time. And I'm gassy tonight, so if I'm burping a lot, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do much about it. I just keep doing it. Problem is I overeat. That's the number one problem. I overate, so alright. It's a problem. Well, look at that. It actually shows the juicer now in my little icon. So I guess that actually works. Oh, I apologize for that too. Oh. We actually also need a bigger water tank. I really hate to say it, but I really do. This thing is a lot small. But if anyone doesn't know, we are now actually producing our own vegetables. We built this last episode or last stream, so we've got lovely tomatoes in this one. We've got lettuce in this one, and we've got strawberries in this one. I had to think about that for a second. Going, what's the other one? Here's another one. Nope, not that truck. That truck. So let's go get the first 2,300 liters of oil and take it to the plant. I'm going faster than you are. Ha 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 ha. I am still thinking about putting another derrick on this part. Obviously, the more derricks I have, the more oil I'll produce, which means more diesel I'll have. Or fuel in general. This game doesn't differentiate between the two. Wait for it, we're driving pointlessly. And actually, for how hot it is outside, I'm actually not feeling too bad. We got a little bit crispy today, but that's only because I wasn't wearing a shirt outside again. It's always better to get a little bit crispy. There we go. There's our oil trailer. And I don't think this trailer will actually pick up. I'm just refueling the truck at the moment. That was a fairly expensive refill. Nope. Saying you need to fill the tool first. No, does that do anything? Close cover. Well, let's go pick up 2,300 liters of oil and see what that does for us. So let's just take a look at our production. We do have crude oil pump, so we've got almost 2,400. Obviously, 500 oil equals 400 diesel fuel. We have nothing being done at the grain mill at the moment. Strawberries are low water, but 24 strawberries, 6 liters of lettuce, and 13 of tomatoes. Well, at least we got something on production, but we definitely need another bigger water tank. And where would that be hiding? Would that be in animals? I bet what? Yep, it is. So another 68,000 for that. Oh yeah. White or silver. Yes. So we'll get a water tank and do this proper and fill them up. And of course, we don't have very far to go with it. We can just take it down to pub with beer here and get paid for our lovely tomatoes, strawberries, and lettuce. There's our oil. I don't actually have an approach for this. I never did any of that. So slowly come. Well, there ain't much of a ditch here anyways. I guess that kind of worked out. Let's start filling it. Well, that didn't take much to fill. So 2,300 liters only amounted to 3% of this trailer. But again, we're not doing this necessarily for the money. We're doing this specifically for the production. We need the fuel. We can get free fuel. Like you saw it, this truck was down maybe an eighth of a tank. That cost $600. So, yeah, it wasn't cheap. But if you actually look at it, crude oil, refinery, $47.57. Out of my way, fresh oil going to the refinery. Oh yeah, you can see the refinery from here. You can barely see the grain elevator, but you can see the refinery. The giant refinery that it is. The giant refinery of the sky. This is apparently an Ashland Marathon oil truck. Well, here goes nothing. This is our first load of oil to the refinery. We are officially big oil. Might actually just keep the trailer here too, and then grab the water on the way past. Kind of bad planning. I should have did it the other way, but oh well. This works. Okay, do I need open cover? Start overloading. Okay, so does that mean now we should have an oil refinery? Yes, it did go in here. Cool. Activate. So it's 2361. I don't know how much it actually produces of diesel. But 500 crude equals 400 gasoil. Flammable water, as we call it. Well, we officially have one fuel. We have 1 liter of fuel. Don't spend it all in one place now. Close the hatch. I think I'm just going to park the trailer in here. Yeah, it's a little crooked, but this isn't like Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Sim. It's kind of goofy like that. There we go. Well, should we go take a look at actual water tanks? And I can technically truck if it's 3,700 lasers, you know, lasers. 2,300 lasers of fuel. That's a new unit of measurement that I never thought would be possible. That's in animals. What a difference. Oh, I don't know. I like the chrome more and the silver. Yeah, broke again. On the plus side, we could bring that other trailer up and get rid of it. 32,000 liters of water this thing can have. I actually don't think there's any water per se here. We have a rock crusher, liquid fertilizer, not so liquid fertilizer, some sort of seed grain. I'm not seeing any water spots here. Oh, yeah, Ruby. Just what we always wanted. Okay, that's the pallet guy. This is the animals. Oh, a bunch of freaking animals. Oh, don't see anything here. Alright, homeward bound to the well, I guess. That way we can potentially get rid of our, well, get rid of the water, but make more food. Man, it's hazy in the game, just like real life. So how much in theory? That's made 13 liters. That won't go very far, but it's producing. You need to fill this tool first. Yeah, don't say. Oh man, the whole back. I was hoping that whole back would light up, but it doesn't. Or does the picture change? Well, yeah, it does actually. Well, the same picture each time, it just rotates a little. That was close. Alright, let's feed the beast. Wonder how expensive water really is. Okay, how do I fill the tank? That didn't work. Well, that doesn't do much. I would like to fill the thing. Please tell me this thing is actually full of water. Wait a minute, did it actually show anything? I thought for a second there the menu changed slightly. It did, actually. You have to back into it, apparently. You have to cuddle the ass into it and get it just ever so. Should actually say how much water is. You know, there's grape juice, butter, diesel fuel. Crude oil refinery is selling, well, 3,600. Not seeing anything that looks like water. Oh, alright. Not anything. Wait a minute. I can make strawberry beer, can't I? Yeah, I don't have any production for it, though. That's the other issue. A minor issue, mind you. Very, very minor issue. Still an issue, but one I can live with. Alright, I think for the most part, just takes some time. sure does gobble up the water. It's not like if I take a full tank that it's like, oh, well, there's nothing there now. No, no, I can always use it. Still waiting on it. Still waiting on it. It's kind of never ending, to be honest. It's actually not that bad. $6,000. Well, or no, $10,000 for 30,000 liters. That's still not bad. I think we can manage that. Oh, that is full. Alright, well, let me turn around out here and fill up the tomatoes first. Oops. Yep, jackknife with a full load of water. That's brilliant. Uppity. So how much water can this crap actually take? 20,000 liters each. So it took 40% of the truck. I will have to get more water once I get going here. It drains it quick. Took way longer to load it than it does to empty it. I'll have to get rid of this in a little bit. Only 6,500 liters left. And immediately that just disappeared again. On the plus side, our tomatoes are full of water, so we're making lots of them. Lettuce is full. Strawberries is 3/4 full, so that's probably good enough for now. We are not actually doing too bad in the grand scheme of things. Meanwhile, there's me doing the text message. There. Problem solved. So yeah, we have big oil. Big oil is producing. We still, well, we're actually got 14 liters there again, but we have a whole 49 liters of diesel fuel. Again, one of those things of don't spend it all in one place, because, well, there ain't much there. Now we just got to figure out what the balls else we're going to do. How is the animals doing? We got lots of food. That's never going really away. That one's good. Not much for production yet. We still have only 50. Chickens we haven't done anything with either. That's still 110, 120, and 10. 817 pieces. Oh, you mean we could take on some baling. Do they want anything with round bales? No, that's square. That's a square jobber. That's also a square jobber. That's round one. So he wants round bales. So basically mow it, don't dead it, or don't do anything with it. Just haul it to the animal dealer. Well, we do have a wrapper, not that it does much. I actually had somebody tell me too that, oh, here's another one. That the reason why it can't wrap it is because it's already been technically formatted for the dewmaker. It's already been pre-formatted. I don't particularly want to do more hay yet. One of these days my crop's going to be ready. Not anytime soon. Unfortunately. I think it's time to crack another one here. Damn tasty. Mind you, is there 57 on this one? Yes, there is. Now he does want it teddied. Then dry it with a tedder and bale it. Alright, well, you know what? Just for something to do, let's do 57. The swather's right here. We can quickly do this one. We have the equipment now. We can quickly teddy it. We can quickly windrow it. Alright, what we want to do, toggle work mode. Yeah, that's what we want. We'll do our outside round, push it in the middle, then we'll come back and do another one. This will go quick, by the way. This ain't a very big field, but At least it's something to do for the rest of the night, right? Well, that's a pretty good pile right there. On the plus side, I can actually shoot a little bit far over and get some extra grass and put in there without actually mowing it and getting it stuck. Get stuck. Might make for windrowing a little bit challenging, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And actually, this is my own property, so it's not really an issue. I heard that one. Nothing but clients again. Alright, I don't have to actually change this. What I'm going to do is do it like this. Kick it back down again, and I'm going to do a double windrow like this and see if I can just double it up. It might work. I don't know. Makes for a giant pile real quick. Like I said, it's not going to take... Oh, whoa, hello. Not going to take long to do this, except for when all of a sudden it decides just to veer off for no reason. I caught it, though. And no, that wasn't me. It did that all on its own, because I had it on cruise. And all of a sudden it decided to frickin' take off without any friggin' reason. That's gonna make a monster frickin' windrow. But if it makes it easier, why not, right? Going the speed that I am, it's not going to take long. Teddying it and doing all that, that's going to take some time. I don't know how that's going to work. We're going to find out. Relatively quickly, too. We are zooming. Well, if anything else, we've got it cut already. This is just a cheap one. This is only like 16,000 total. I never know. There might be 56 there too that we could quickly do after this one's done. Because really, after all, we're already done swathing. That took absolutely no time. That took no time. Oh, convenient. There's a tractor here. Let's see if I can just grab a titty. So, how's this mission actually looking already? 20% done. So the rest of it's just bring the bales. Bring the bales to me. How do I manage that? Oh, I do believe I know how to manage that. I realize it's facing the other direction. Let's see how this goes. Again, I have no idea how this is going to work out. I'm assuming since I did a bigger drift on it that I can maintain it, maybe. Oh, that's thick. Oh boy, that's thick. On the plus side, this shouldn't take long either. I mean, technically we should have this all done easily tonight. Boop. Just left a monster hump there. Yeah, look at that, we're already half done. Took no time at all. Dum. Actually, I think that actually worked pretty good, actually. I think this is actually working better than I was expecting it to. Definitely a lot easier having big monster rows like this instead of having two smaller ones. We'll work out having a bunch of them. Although, look at this. We're already done with the tedder. We're already done with the tedder. Yeah, that went pretty quick. Now, where did I put the other one? The wind rower. Oops. Well, that flipped upside down. I'll have to deal with that later. I think we're being bombed. I hear a plane. Alright, I think this one will just do it right down the middle. I think I can do it. I just gotta line myself up here. And we want to talk about a thick windrow. This is gonna be it. Holy crap. It's like okay, well, I'll get 5 feet and have a monster frickin'. Literally a monster frickin' bale. Or a giant tit, one of the two. Holy crap, that is definitely a thick... What have we done? The trailer can't even do it. It's just bouncing over it. Well, definitely unique. I do believe my baler is around here somewhere too. Oh yeah, it is. It's at the end, right. I put it at the end. So essentially the only thing I need next is a trailer to haul the bales on. And then we're good. It's like going over a freaking mountain. This is just pure insanity. Pure and utter insanity. Not drive over my own field going, it's somebody else's. Shouldn't have to worry about. And voila. Yeah, not voila. I still have one more row. I'll be finished as one more row and then the voila will be complete. Each one of these rows is going to produce like 8 bales, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen a windrow that thick before. That's definitely... That's how legends are made, everyone. Yep, pure and utter insanity. Oh, that's not a plane they're spraying around us. Okay. Gotcha. I'm just doing a text at the moment. That's a good one. As I'm amusingly chuckling to myself here. I just had to write a text. And me writing a text is like me writing a mini novel. It's long and kind of, well, I don't know how to do shorthand really, so everything is 9 miles long. At least I can convey what I'm trying to say, though. Hey, look, found my baler. Still only 20%. Yeah, it's only 20%. Until you start hauling bales, it's 20%. Though I could grab the other trailer. This isn't going to be like uber many bales. I could grab the other trailer, grab the tractor with the bale forks, and I don't even need the bale forks. I just need forks in general. I can drive it over, drop it off, and quickly grab these. Because again, it's just round bales. Oh, okay, you guys probably heard that. Alright, shall we see how this is going to go? I'm assuming it's going to be like bale 1, bale 2, bale 3. I've moved 5 feet. And also the cheaty thing is I already had half a bale in this thing. Oh yeah. Well, it was only it didn't take long because there wasn't much there. It was already half full. But I must admit, this is gobbling it up pretty quick. I just hope it doesn't say, well, you're missing 8 bales. What? Let me just get on top of this mountain here. There we go. Okay, this whole thing might have 4 bales. Down. There's just me fighting with the back tailgate on this stupid thing going, sooner or later you want to go down, right? You want to go down? Could you go down so I can make more bales? That was a mistake. Going this way was a mistake. I need to do this. This is really what I need to do. This is definitely what I need to do. So I can miss that tree. There are tracks everywhere. Oh, there she is. I already have another bale. Bunk. Bunger. Bunger. Yeah. I abuse myself. What more can I say? You don't have access to this land. Well. I can't believe. Well, I can believe. I was thinking it was going to be quicker than this, but yeah, there's still a lot more here than you think. Hunger. Oops. Well, it would be more if I could actually grab all of it. That would be great too. Well, there's me missing the point again. Although there's not that much left to do here. So, do I rent? I should just rent a frickin' bale hauler. Do what I did with the truck again. That actually worked really well the last time. I don't know why I gave it back. Actually, I think I gave it back. I'm pretty sure I gave it back. Oh, it's full. I might be able to get one more bale out of this. An easy peasy job well done. So long as they say that it's as much as they expected. Not like, well, we were expecting 20 bales. No. Alright, well, the last one is definitely mine. I gave him 50% of mine in the first place, so it should be hunky-dunky if I steal a little bit. Alright, let's grab... Well, if I do that, I can haul this thing up and get rid of it. Get the bale trailer. Alright, let's get going with a 3/4 ton jibby. Is this 3/4 ton? Does it actually say 2500? No, it's just Denali HD. The sad truth is, and I found this out, the Denalis and the Denali HDs actually have less towing than what mine does. But I bought mine specific too. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles on it. It doesn't have the leather kosher seats. It doesn't have a lot of things. It's bare basic simple, but it's built for towing. It's built for work. Although mine does not go this fast. And if I didn't slam on the brakes back there, there's no way it would have stopped. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. I'm not getting rid of my GMC. Selling water tank. Although I should repair. I don't want to repaint for $5,000. Not really wrong with the paint job. Alright, so we got 8,000 back. Bale haulers. That one's for round guys. Yep, let's just lease him. I think that's a better option anyways. It's freaking awesome that I can actually run this stupid thing off this truck. Which also means I can go a lot faster. Like, I mean, we have used trucks with these bale haulers before to move from point A to point B. It's just, they don't necessarily work this way. Is it just me, or is it starting to float? It seems to be laterally shifting back and forth like I am dancing. I am dancing Jimmy. You must obey the dancing Jimmy. I forgot about the bump. I forgot about the bump. Whoa! I know these things have amazing torsion, but I don't think that's right. Something's happened with my leaves. They have turned into bifolds. And then magically it's right. It's probably why you don't drive that fast with a freaking trailer like this. And I'll just slam into this bale here. Bonk. Bunger. And now if it picks it up, it'll pick it up and go over. Well, we got 3 bales. I hope this is as many bales as they wanted, because this is as many bales as they're really going to get. Alright, they got 7 bales. I hope that's satisfactory to them. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Pick this one up too. You notice it's a different color? I didn't tell you that one. Alright, give her the beans. Give her the beans, White Cloud. This thing always sounds like it's throttling up more. It's like... Of course, yeah, you're not supposed to be doing 180. Let's get this thing ready for extraction of thy bales. Alright, we're going to unload the bales here. Oh, we did finish it. Plus we got 6,500 after. Alright. That wasn't too bad. I must admit, that's better than I was expecting. Anyways, everyone, I think I'm going to head it off for the night. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for the new subscriber. I do appreciate it. And of course, if you do like it, hit that like, share it, and hit the alert bell. Then you know when these go live. And of course, when new videos come on. And also, don't be surprised if we're doing more Diablo 4 for Friday night. And that'll be around the same time that's close to what we did tonight, which was about 8 o'clock. We'll go from there. Take care, everyone.